What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope everybody's doing well out there on this Sabbath Eve right here. Shabbat Shalom to the brothers and sisters in recognition to the Most High. Sundown this evening to sundown tomorrow evening. Shabbat Shalom. You understand? Let's give the Most High some praises, okay? Well, this story right here I was basically inspired to do because I saw them on one of these stories, in my news feed here. Basically, you understand? It's an older story, but it caught my attention nevertheless. You see, this young lady right here, Marie Holmes, she happened to hit the lottery for 188 million. You understand? I mean, some years back, and that was a true blessing to her. But unfortunately, you got low life parasites like this pastor right here, so called pastor, you understand, that, come out of the woodwork and want to take from her. Okay. I don't know what she's doing, at one of these, like, far as I'm concerned, 501c3, churches anyway. You see, I don't know what she see. It's a myth that a lot of people think that they can buy their way in heaven. Okay. Matter of fact, I saw a story that happened like a few years back, well, a couple years ago, that I think it was a pastor in Africa was actually selling tickets. He was selling tickets to heaven for, like, I think $500 a piece or something like that, $500 to $700 a piece. That's a damn shame. You understand? There's no shame when it comes to these these wolves in sheep's clothing. Okay? Because that's exactly what they are. But as you can see here, it says $188 million lottery winner sued for $10 million by pastor not donating to church. By not. Basically he wants to sue her because she didn't donate some of her money to the church. See? Now, I know I'm not mistaken when I say this, that thou should not covet another man's wife. That's one of the 10 commandments right there. Now, it don't just stop. Well, when it says thou should not covet your neighbor's wife. But the thing is this. It don't just stop at coveting, the man's or your neighbor's wife. Okay? That means you shouldn't be coveting anything that your neighbors have. Period. See? And the problem with this low-life reprobate pretending to be a pastor, he's coveting her money. See? That's what he's doing. Now it says here, she allegedly promised the pastor that she will share her blessings. Okay? Oh, man, this young lady right here, I tell you, what she needs, man, is somebody, some sound, advice, some spiritual guidance, you understand, before she's totally broke. She needs an investment as well, too. But let's get into this story. This low life piece of shit right here should be ashamed of itself. But as we know, devils don't have any shame. Okay? They don't. Okay, Marie Holmes' life was completely turned around when she won the Powerball lottery jackpot, worth $188 million. But not long after receiving a large part of her winnings in a lump sum, she became the subject of several news reports. She became infamous for using her money to reportedly bail her boyfriend out of jail. She reportedly spent $21 million on bail money alone. A year after the controversy, Holmes was again back in the news. She was being sued by a pastor who claimed she promised the church a donation for her winnings. The thing is this. Okay, let's talk about the bail money. Now, first of all, if they never knew that girl, this young lady right here, was actually going with this so-called boyfriend right here that got in some shit. I remember when that case happened too. See, $21 million. What the hell did he do? See, I can assure you, if they didn't know that this was actually his girlfriend, his bail wouldn't have been no $21 million. And I'm gonna tell you this: if it had been $21 million, if it was me, they would have stayed where they were, just because of that. This is my point: putting your business in the street. You know, I've seen this story about what happens to lottery years later, lottery winners. Yeah, because you get all these damn termites that come out trying to take their money. See? Now, I don't know what shape the young lady is in financially now, but I can tell you this: if she's still in good shape, she needs an investment and she needs some sound and spiritual advice, to be honest with you. But no, $21 million is just because they knew that her boyfriend was connected with her. So they slapped that big ass bail, on him like that. But he'd have had to stay. I wouldn't have paid no money like that. No. See, that was another ripoff. But to continue in the story, Pastor Kevin Matthews said that on one visit to Holmes' house, the latter promised to make a donation to their church. She shouldn't have did that. But even so, let's say, for example, if she did promise to, pay, a donation to the church. That could be any damn thing. Could be any damn thing. Number one. Number two, if it's not in writing, he don't have a leg to stand on. This guy's a piece of shit, man. That's all to it. But to continue, the pastor claimed he was suffering from emotional and mental distress after Holmes went back on her word. According to the pastor, she had agreed to a $1.5 million donation. Listen to this shit. That was going to be used to purchase a piece of land and build a retreat facility, the pastor told Lottery Post. Because of the emotional distress and mental stress they put me through, I had to start taking more medicine for anxiety and depression due to this situation. Well, you just should have dropped dead. And that's just all there is to it. I ain't lying. I feel that way because you are a crook. You are an apostate. You are not called to teach the word of the Most High. You are not a shepherd for the Most High. You more of a damn shepherd demon for the wicked one. That's what you are. You have no right to try to take this young lady's money right here. See? Talking about some emotional distress. Bunch of bullshit, man. See? But to continue, he reportedly made a verbal promise to purchase a certain piece of land and to give donations to other people and their ministries. Count her money. Finna count her using her money. You know what I'm talking about. He also reportedly spoke to Holmes' accountant, who was tasked to take care of the matter. But after some time, the pastor had trouble getting in touch with Miss Holmes. Holmes reportedly gave an initial $700,000 as a donation to her church, but she did not complete the amount of $1.5 million. She also started a foundation and appointed her aunt, Carmel Wheaton, as the executive director. It was Wheaton who spoke to the pastor and said they will no longer send him money. They shouldn't have been. He wouldn't have got that. I ain't lying. $700,000. That's over $750,000. Well, it's basically $750,000 right there. He wouldn't have got that. Look at this low life right here. Look what he's doing. Nobody told him to go and make a promise to somebody to buy some land off somebody else's money. I'm telling you, look, you do not need to go to a church to learn the Most High's word. You understand? All you have to do is actually get on your knees and ask the Most High yourself or first repent and all that, and in the name of the Messiah, Hamashiach, you ask the Most High yourself to guide you and to teach you His word, and pick that Bible up and start learning. You know, or you can even hell. Social media is full of pastors on here that you can start studying under. You know, I mean, you can, full of them. You don't need to go to one of these churches, 501c3 churches, or I don't know, neighborhood jackleg preacher. That or even these ones. I mean, any ones where you see the pastor doing tremendously well off of his congregation's money. You understand? But anytime one of his congregation members happen to need help paying a mortgage or light, but they can't do it. But they've sit there and put, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of dollars in that church over years. Okay? You don't need to do that. These people are apostates, and that's imposters for, the Most High, teaching the Most High's word. They're not sincere. The only thing they sincere in is duping you out of your money. See? But to get back into the story, I get real hot around the collar when I see shit like this. The unfortunate turn of events led to the pastor filing a lawsuit against Holmes. Pastor Matthews was quoted by the Lottery Post as saying, "The bottom line, I just want her, Marie Holmes, to do what she said she was going to do. I want peace and to do what God told me to do." God ain't told him to do this. I mean, the Most High, Yahuwah, didn't tell him to do this. This guy's a liar right here. His greed and his lust and his covetousness told him to do this. He's no better than a thief. He's worse. See? I want her to do what she said she was going to do. I really feel like a warrior for Christ, and people need to be accountable. You're no warrior for Christ. You understand what I mean? And one thing I do agree on him with, he needs to be accountable for the sham that he's pretending to be, held accountable for ripping people off, number one. And yes, people do need to be accountable for the crimes that they commit against people or other races. The government should be accountable for paying reparations. But is that happening? Why aren't you speaking up about that? Shepherd for Christ, warrior for Christ. Low life. What do you think of this story? Was the pastor right to sue Holmes? Let us know what you think in the comment section. Okay. Well, y'all let me know what y'all think in my comment section. I can imagine, if you think y'all anything like me, I already know what it is, to tell you the truth. But this is the low life right here that's extorting this young, beautiful lady right here out of her money. Extortion. That's another thing I'm going to tell you. It says also, one of the ones that's in the Bible, extortioners will not have their place in the kingdom. Liars, revilers, you know what I mean? Extortioners, it goes on, you know what I mean? This low life right here is an extortioner. That's what he's doing. This is extortion to the highest. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this situation. I'm interested in hearing y'all thoughts and views on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And this is James, and I'm out. Peace.